Okay, guys, we gotta do some like testing 1 2 3 with the camera here, because I realized I got some bad stuff on my camera because I wasn't paying attention. So and I'm also gonna clean out the back of the truck for gross smoke butts. Okay, so here's some of the pieces that I found today. Pretty cool, right? Let's see how far we can zoom in on that. What is... No, that's just... I'm going to use both hands to keep myself steady. And I'm using my tripod. So excited about it. Look at the moss. This really is a good camera. I just was cleaning it with my tongue here because I was in the bathroom. And I think I got some toothpaste on it or something. Hard to clean that off, right? It's hard to even see. So I thought that some of these might have had some fleckies. Like this guy in here. He's definitely... So it's kind of cool though, man. No. But can you see? Can you kind of see there? That's an interesting shape. That's a flat. See that flat? Flat crystal. Flat, solid crystal shape surrounded in all this veiny... Makes me feel like inside these guys, like inside here, would be like one of those singular crystal shapes. For sure. This was just on the side of the road. It's not as cool as the rest of it, but definitely would have given you a hint that something is there. Here's one of the pieces that I just pulled out of that. Look at how cool that is. Isn't that cool? Out of that depression there. So the other thing that we got to say that was interesting, you guys notice how like this collected in a puddle, right? I'll have to take it inside underneath my magnifying glass, but right? There was like a waterfall, and then there was a little puddle with this stuff in it. All collecting nicely, waiting for someone like you come along and just pick that shize up. So these guys I'm going to take in and have a better look at. Like, I'm seeing shiny flakes, but that's probably just me seeing shiny flakes all over the place. That's not a flake. One of them had like, maybe it was just mud, but I was like, it's gold. But I mean, I would think that this is the kind of quartz that you would expect to find gold in. I'm not saying that there's gold in this quartz. It does look a little... What's the word? Bird. It looks a little... Can we get in even more? Kinda. It looks a little dry, I guess. It's not... To me, again, not like a pro gold finder or anything, but... I don't really see any banding. A couple of the pieces had some flakes. I'm going to assume, right, like there's a flake there, but you know what? We're going to assume it's micas. We have a ton of micas around here. Ton of interesting micas. But, I mean, I could always, for fun, bust it up, right? I'll zoom you back up again because there was a few different pieces, but I just wanted to see kind of, that's my camera at 6 and it's fuzzy at 9, right? And pull back. See, I think it's still not bad at like 3.5. It's just the other phone I had, the one that was not the Pro Max. It's zoom into 3, you're kind of like getting that really fuzzy quality. This one's not too bad. And still kind of keep the... It's cool to see the lines. And the light shining through. It's getting dark out here now, though. So that was cool. I rescued all those pieces. This piece is a little bit more... A little bit of that deeper red. And where some of the pieces that I bring home, what was a person commented about rhodium chloride, which I'm going to take a look at. This is one of the ones that I thought. See, but it's sparkly, but that's just mud. That's like the mud that's on the rock. So it could totally just be filled with little pieces of mica. This piece, though, right? This big baby is cool. Cool. Voila. I almost want to just take regular ass photos of it. Voila. Yeah, and it's got a big line. You see that line? Yeah. So like what? I mean, it's super hard, but it must have like got stuck against another piece of rock or some water wore down here. What I think is neat is in here, there's going to be, in here is a pocket that looks like maybe there's some actual singular crystal structures in there. So like Darcy just asked me if I was going to cut it. I think it's too big to cut. But it'd be neat if we could maybe we could put the chisel in. Maybe we can put the chisel in here and bust this piece off. And then we can get an idea of what it kind of looks like. It's still got a little bit of the granite attached to it too, which is neat. But look at this hole. Fuck. Ah, man, it's nice. Now you were meant for me. Cool, cool. And I just keep like fooling myself that I want to see some sparkles in there, but I don't think so. So yeah, that's the big find. That's what we're excited about. Don't forget to check out those waterfalls. Yeah, I see some of those. It's like it's growing in there. It's growing some singular structures. So I guess that's how you would tell it was full-on quartz too, right? It's not growing squares. I don't see any squares. All right, Mad Dog Mountain Arts, rare and exciting finds.